Come on, Junkie Joe, load! Loading, loading, loading. We're waiting and it's loading. Hi, Mary. Wow. Come on, Junkie Joe. He's taking his sweet time. Me, thank you. Yeah, allergies. Ugh. Okay, let's piece of this guy. This is a great way to use your scraps, y'all. Get your scraps out. Let's get scrappy now. I'm just tearing something. I'm waiting on Junkie Joe. Yeah, he needs another cup of Joe. And I rebooted my computer. Silly thing. Alright. I need a stress book. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on, Junkie Joe, load. He's so slow. I'll get started, but we won't have the raffle yet. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Oh yeah, spices will get you for sure. Junkie Joe, are you there? Yay! Junkie Joe! Junkie Joe! Alright. Open. Alright, who do I owe junk bucks to? And that is Marie, okay. So there you go. Currency. Search. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted trying to get this ready. Okay. Hello, everybody. Well, look at that arm flap. I've got muscles, y'all. Anyhow, I digress. Welcome, everybody. This is Linda Israel, and it is Thursday, May the 7th, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you are here at my live stream, and I'm so thankful to have you here. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my live stream. For those of you that are new, do say hello in the chat. I'd love to meet you. I understand if you're not a super chatty person, so don't feel like you have to be involved in the whole conversation, but we'd love to hear from you. You do earn junk bucks while you're here, and that's a virtual currency. If you type in raffle, exclamation point raffle, you can enter in to win 200 junk bucks. These junk bucks that you accumulate, when you get to 2,000 of them, you can redeem those for a coupon code to my shop. And then you can order some of the stuff that I share with y'all. So it's my way of thanking you for being here. You also earn junk bucks just by being here. You earn them whenever you play the in-chat games. And you can also earn them if you make a donation to me. The donators, whenever you donate to my stream, you can use either the super chat, they take 30% through YouTube, or you can use the Streamlabs, where I get most of that donation. At the end of the stream, I have a few journals that I'll give away, and I will have other prizes throughout, but at the end, those that donate will have a chance to win the journals that I have made. And throughout the live stream, I'll have some other raffles that are free. There's no cost to those as well. Alrighty, so today I've got Robin as an administrator. She's helping me take notes and whatnot. I haven't seen any of my other administrators. Oh, Norella is here for a few minutes. Hey, Norella, welcome, welcome, welcome. These are also administrators through the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't checked that out, please do. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. So hopefully we'll get more people here to hang out with this while we play. What else? Robin will be taking notes. If you have a question, put it in all caps. I'll do my best to answer that during the live stream. If I don't see it, please just ask again, because sometimes the chat will move pretty quick. And Robin will usually ask again if I don't see it. If not, she'll maybe take a note of it. If you have a question regarding an order through my website, definitely go over to lindaisrael.com and use the contact me form. If you win a prize today or have won a prize in the past, make sure that you go over to lindaisrael.com and create a user account. Then use the contact me form and say, hey Linda, I'm so-and-so on YouTube and I won a prize or I made a donation, and I'll get you added to the donators group if you've made a donation, and if you've won a prize. That helps me be able to create a shipping label and make sure that I have your mailing address and or email address if it's a prize that I need to email to you. So thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. It's so fun to be able to work with y'all and create something live. I do have 3 traveler's size notebooks. If you don't know what that is, it's a smaller notebook. Let me grab my extreme close-up. Oh, thank you, Norella. Thank you. It's a notebook that's, in my case, about 4 1/4 by 8 1/4 in height. These have 48 pages in them, which I think is 12 pages front and back. I've got a little piece of ribbon on this one. These are some notebooks that I made a while back. I had them for sale in a little shop, and that little shop closed, so I brought them home. And so I've been going through all that stuff, and I thought, well, these would be good little prizes. I didn't have a lot of time this week to make journals from scratch. Looks like I used a calico collage image on the front. I'm not sure if this one is, oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. The colors in this one, maybe Norella recognizes it, but it's a piece that I put on here on some scrapbook paper. I've stitched around the outside. I've got some more scrapbook paper on the inside, some lined notebook paper, scrapbook paper, scrapbook paper, lined paper that I printed myself on some copy paper, a coloring book page. This is some Italian paper, different scrapbook papers. I was just using up papers, and I put these out for sale at a little shop so that people could have some little quick journals that they could put together. And I've got 3 of these. If we get $45 today, I'll give away all 3 of these journals at the end of our live stream. So I'll show them again later, but I want to just kind of get through that. Nature's Glory. Yes, thank you. I couldn't, it was just, it was right there when I started the theme. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that one. I like Nature's Glory, but I couldn't say it when I went live. So, what else? Yeah, if we get $25, I'll give away 1 journal. If we get to 45, I'll give away all 3. So thank you all for your donations. All right, so everybody understands you can check your junk box. I hope you do that. I don't remember, Valerie. I have some prizes that I haven't mailed yet, but I will be mailing out tomorrow. Okay? That's okay, Robin. It's okay. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. Hey, Patricia from Alabama. So today we're going to make what I call a mixed media master board. The idea of a master board is a great way for you to collage all over a paper. You've got this unique piece that consistently has a neat pattern all over, and then you can cut it up and use it for elements, especially in your junk journals. You can make junk journal pages out of it. Depending on what you use, some of the items that you use, you could scan into your computer and then print it. And that's what I did here for my own personal use. I used some dictionary pages, Bible pages, and some old sheet music. And then I went into my computer and scanned it. And so here is the scan copy. So you can kind of see it's a little different coloring wise, but I like the way that looks. And then I can use this as a base to apply things on top. So I had at the beginning asked if anybody wanted me to start from the beginning. And I did have a couple people say yes, because I don't know how to do it. So I thought I would show you what I do. Now you can use anything for your base to glue things on. You can use copy paper, you can use scrapbook paper, you can use junk mail, you can use cardstock if you like. I'm going to use a page out of a book. In this case, it's a Bible. You could use dictionary pages. There's really no wrong way to do this. If it appeals to you, use it. If you've got maps, if you've got old printed documents that didn't work very well, you can use those. So don't feel limited about what you can use. Just have fun with it. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Hey, I haven't seen you all. Missed you for a while. Yeah, thanks for coming in. You like how those turned out? Thank you, Norella. Thank you so much. Hey, Robin, thank you for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this time I've got a dictionary page, and what I've got is a whole pile of just pages that I've torn. Some of them I've torn deliberately because I wanted that size. Some of them I've torn with a paper cutter. Some of them are leftover scraps. It just kind of depends upon what you're going for with. I've got some gel print scraps, and I've even got some, this was, somebody sent this to me, kind of a ledger type page. I think this is what it looks like. It was some kind of account page or something, and it's in a different language, so I just tore up one of those. Hey, I'm looking for some ledger paper. If y'all are willing to part with, 2 or 3 pages, don't go crazy. I'd love to have some. I appreciate it. Coffee diet or not, doesn't matter. So here's what I start with. I got a little scrap of paper here. I've got what I call my glue pot or glue sponge. I have a little tutorial that shows the concept of this. An airtight container. I put a couple of sponges in it. You add some Aleene's tacky glue, white glue. PVA glue also works. Add some water. Not quite like a 60, 40, 70, 30. You don't want it so runny that it's almost water. You want just a little bit of a tackiness to it. Why? It spreads easier. You don't need as much to glue things down. So I've got some of that. I've got a paintbrush that I'm going to use with mine. You can use a sponge brush. You can also, some people will create this sponge so that you can dip the paper in like this. That's what it's supposed to be. But I didn't like that technique. So I like going ahead and using a paintbrush. And what I'll do, so I'm just kind of mixing the paint just a little bit, or glue. Thank you, Cynthia, for your donation. Now, those of you that are new that are donating, make sure you go over to my website and create a user account at lindaisrael.com. All right, so I've got some gel prints on here. I've got some Tattered Angel spray pages, and I think all I'm going to do is I've gone around these edges with some Distress ink. You don't have to. I did it because I like that look whenever the page is done. It has a neat distinguished lines between each item. Also, hey Marianne, so welcome to have you here. You can also use the same technique for the foundation page to consider Franken pages by, who is it? Nick the Booksmith came out with that. So you can look those up as well. But I'm just going to take a little bit of this glue and paint it on my page. I like the Aleene's Tacky Glue because it dries clear. And I find that if I glue down the pages, I'm just going to rotate them in different ways and just go ahead. Thank you, Cynthia, for your donation. Rotate them in different ways. So it doesn't really matter which way is up or down because we'll cut this up later. Okay, so I've got that page in there that I've put down. I've got some music in here. I think I'll do that. It just kind of fills it in. You can use big pieces. You can use little pieces. It just depends on what you have, what you like, okay? So I'm just going to glue this down. This will go off the edge, so I'll trim that later. But I just wanted to kind of fill this in. So I'm just going to grab some more here. This is a Bible page, it looks like, and I like rotating them back and forth. So this is upside down, right side up. And you may even want to start in the corners on the edges. You can use jagged paper. Thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate y'all's donation. This is a coloring book page. So it was just a scrap or strip left over from something, and I'm just going to put that right in here. And I'm okay if there's little gaps. I can put other papers over the top of it. I like to go with neutral colors on the foundation because I plan to add color to it later. But if you want to use only gel prints, use only gel prints. I do have some tutorials on making Franken pages with gel prints or with sprayed papers with Tattered Angels and stencils as well. All right. Yes, and I'm planning an in-person gel printing workshop in Oklahoma. It's in Yukon, Oklahoma. If you are able to travel and love to come, it's in my business that we own. It's a small group. I think I have 4 people signed up for it, and I have room for maybe 7 people if we're a little bit close. We won't be 6 feet apart. If you don't want to be there, I understand. And you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. That's the way I'm going to put it out there. Okay. What else? I've got different kinds of music paper. So I'm going to try to, and book pages. All right, let's do that one. Like that. And I think I'm going to put this right here. Yeah, this one's got some. And you don't need a whole lot of glue when you do this. So don't feel like you have to saturate your page. A little bit goes a long way. Oh yeah, after you're done with the live stream, if you liked what I did today especially, definitely come back and leave a comment. Tell me what you liked. What it does is it helps me on YouTube because you're interacting in the community, and so YouTube will basically boost my videos for other people to see. All right, well, like that, and I think I'm looking at this. I think I'll do this guy right there, yeah. And I like even just making this mixed media piece like this, and you can stop once you get to this portion and then cut it up and use it in projects. So don't feel that you have to keep going and going and going. You can stop. And at the same time, if you want to keep going and going and going, do it. Have fun with it. Okay, I'll put that there. I'm kind of looking at my scraps to see what I have that I think would look good. So like I'm going to put this piece here. Just kind of fills in the spot. And I got one little spot here. I've already used music. Let's use a book page. I will warn you, on some book pages, you may want to look at the text before you use it because you may not like what it says. That's why I like using dictionaries and Bibles. Okay, so there's my foundation. Okay, does that make sense? Do you like that? Welcome to the live, Marian. Thanks for being here. I'm going to take my scissors and trim off this edge where it hangs off. You don't have to if you don't want to. The way Nick the Booksmith does is she overlaps pages. So you just kind of keep overlapping them and overlapping them until you get the size of paper you want to use. Okay. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. How is everybody? Y'all having a good week? Oh, good. I'm so glad it inspires you, Robin. Thank you for saying that. You're so sweet. I just want to hug you, Robin. I'm so looking forward to when I get to meet you in person. Okay, so you can stop right there. Okay? You can stop right there, and in my case, I would run to my scanner and scan this in, only because it does take some time to collage this, and it would just be fun to have that as a piece on hand. Okay? You can dry it all the way if you want. I'm going to go ahead and start layering some colored pieces of paper on top of this, as well as maybe some napkins. I've got some tissue paper leftover from Monday laying here on my desk, so I'm trying to use a little bit of everything here. I didn't do the distress edges on this gel print, so I'm just going to kind of tear the edges, grab my distress ink. I'm just using walnut stain. I like walnut stain because it's darker and I don't have to keep going back and forth a dozen times like I did with the vintage photo. So I'm thinking, I'm just kind of put some colors down. Kind of like that. Kind of fill in, add some patterns. I've got a pink piece of paper that was sprayed with Tattered Angels for whatever reason. So I'm just kind of find a spot for that, maybe right here. And doing this layering like this, you can make this super thick if you want. Oh, and I've got some little bitty scraps. Let's do that. I can hang you then. All right, Robin. Oh, good. I'm good. I am still planning the thing in August. I'm planning a in-person workshop here in Yukon, Oklahoma. I'm just waiting to make sure, as far as the requirements for gatherings, what they are saying that we can and can't do. And once I know what those are, this is a gel print, I will get it all posted. Oh, Robin, you got a gift card, a coupon code coming to you. You've earned a bunch. All right, let's see. Maybe like down here, maybe right there. I'm just kind of adding some color. Oh, I've got another one of these teal colored. So I'm just kind of ripping the edge. And this kind of breaks it up a little bit. Okay, let's put something down here, and then let's get out our gel plate and play just a little bit. Maybe right there. Again, you could use all these scraps, or you can throw them away. Whatever you so choose. Okay, so maybe like this. And then let's put this one right here. And we'll put this one right here. I'm planning to cut this up, so I'm not really worried about which direction things are going or the patterns that I'm using at this point in time. Okay? Alright, so we've got a little layer there. I'm going to go ahead and clean my brush and put the lid back on my glue pot for right now. And let's grab a couple of colors of some acrylic paint. And I've got, hey, welcome Angelica! Yay! So glad to have you here. Hello, hello, hello. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got the Mini Petites by Gel Press Petites. There should be a link in the description box. Thank you so much, Carol. There should be a link in the description box to get them off of Amazon, so you can read the description. If you have a local shop, like a scrapbook store, craft store, go there first, especially to support them so they stay open and not closed permanently. But if you can't get something like that, do use my Amazon links on anything that I share. I get a little commission. It's not a lot. It's just a little. If you're going to buy it anyway, use my link. Pretty please. It helps me keep doing this. Okay, so we've got a little bit of pink and teal. So what color of paint should we put down? What color of paint should we put down? I'm going to look at my stencils real fast and see what I want to use stencil design-wise. Oh, I think this one would be kind of fun. This is the Arrows and Blocks, I think it's called. We're going to use that, and then let's see what color. You got your petites today? Oh, that's quick, Barb. It only took a week. That's awesome. Sweet. Time to open a bottle of wine. Would anyone like a glass of wine? You're still on your coffee. It's past 12:30. You're on coffee. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Cynthia. I agree with that. All right, so let's look at the colors. How about maybe a... this is called Hyacinth. It's kind of a purple color. Okay, light purple, Robin says. Orchid, yep. And I've got a coral type color. It is called coral. I think that might be interesting to do something with it. Let's start with those to begin with. New subby alert. Hello, hello, hello. Cynthia says green. How about this shade of green? It's called Viridian. So it kind of blends with those, but it's not too like bright neon. All right, so I'm going to slide this over just a little bit. I've got my little mini, and I'm going to lay my stencil down. I'm going to go more towards the corner because I want to use this multiple times. I'm going to get my little brayer out if I can find it. Here it is. I got my little brayer, and let's start with the... I just bought this paint. I did go to yours top of the bed to get the stencil club stencils, Rhonda. Oh, good. I hope you enjoy them. They'll be shipping out on the 15th. And remember, when you are a stencil club member, and those are $19.99 a month, you get 4 different patterns between 3 different stencils. You also get 20% off additional stencil orders. And I ship those together so they come pretty quick. So I'm putting just a little bit on here. I'm going to clean my brayer off onto a round gel plate. And just for grins this time, I'm not going to put another layer. I'm just going to take this directly to my gel plate, and let's just stamp. I'm going to start in the middle, and let's just kind of stamp it onto the page. That's why I like putting on this on acrylic block. All right, so there we've got one. I'm going to go ahead. There looks like there's a little bit left. I'm going to come down here and do it again. Oh, my block stuck to the page. Come on. There we go. So we got a little bit off of there. If you don't want to have transfer, you can just wipe it off with a wet wipe or a damp paper towel. I'm getting a little bit of water on here. So I'm just going to wipe it off. And then I'm going to use that same stencil again. The stencil, that is the Arrows and Blocks. Type in arrows and you'll find it, Robin. It kind of looks like Robin's egg. It's called Viridian. Viridian is the color. All right, so I'm going to do this again with the same color. Oh, I didn't get enough paint. I thought I had enough on the little gel plate, but add just a little bit more. Do this. All right. Now I'm going to grab a scrap of paper and do this big round just for fun. Oh, cool. That makes a cool pattern, doesn't it? Some texture. All right, so let's put this guy. Let's go right about here. Oh, block stuck. Come on now. Don't stick. It may be easier to not use the block sometimes. There we go. Got it. All right, let's come over here. And I'm going to overlap that. There we go. So we're getting a little pattern here and there. I think one more time, maybe over in this area, and maybe right down here. So I'll ink it up or paint it up again. Just a little bit of paint. Alright, I'm going to put my stencil, now that I'm done with it, into some water that I have over here in a cake pan. And I'm going to clean off my brayer. I'll get a scrap of paper here, which is handy because then you can use these for collaging later. Okay, alright, we're going to take this guy and we're going to go right about in here. Okay, and then I'm going to do it again, I think right here, off the edge. And I'm going to go it up here. Okay, so we put a little bit of this Viridian down. So let's get a different pattern and we'll do the purple. I'm going to put this on here. Arrows, block stencil. Arrows and blocks. Robin, kicking yourself out. Hey, Norella, bye, Norella. There's another circle. All right. Oops, I didn't mean for that to come over here. All right, we got this guy. So let's pick a different stencil. How about little daisies? It'll be little flowers. So I'm going to line this up over here. And we'll do that in the orchid, so it'll be a pretty. Okay. Check your box. All right, let's put this right here. Cynthia, is this helping you? Are you seeing what I'm doing with my master board? All right, so we're going to stamp this right here. And let's stamp it over here. I'm going to clean it off because I don't want to have shadows on it in this stage anyway. And we'll do it again. Oh, you're really close, Angelica. You just needed another, what, 800 some odd junk bucks? Where you been, little lady? You haven't been at very many live streams. It's not like you're going anywhere, is it? Traveling the world. All right, we're going to go ahead and stamp this one. Let's put it right about here. And let's put it down here. I might be able to get one more, so I'm going to try it right up here. It's a little bit of a pattern. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that might be enough of that because if you cut a strip, we're getting just a little bit in there. We don't need it on every piece. But I think I still want to do this coral. I'm going to go ahead and clean my brayer off in my stencil. We'll do that on here. Scooch over. Okay. This one will be lighter. Uh-oh, what happened to bar? My petits do not have a rectangle. Uh-oh, it's missing one? Well, did you have 3 different size kinds? Because there's 3 different patterns. All right, so there is that coming out. Some neat texture. All right, now, what do we want? Oh, here we do, let's do this one. It'll be kind of fun. This is called Funky Spirals. Funky Spirals. So let's put a few of those on here in that orange. I know, you're probably going, what? Orange coral? All right. Send Junkie Joe a bribe. Remember, he's just a robot. All right. Go ahead and clean. Oh! Don't stick to my... Come on now. All right. We'll do it differently this time. All right. So this may not work the same. It didn't want to stick to my block because I got it wet. But I think right here... And then let's go right here. Okay, I'm going to clean off my block again with my paper towel. Dry it. Ah, gotcha. The triangle, square, and circle. See, I didn't get that set. I think I want it. Because the set I have has the... what is that? The hexagon and an oval. So I've got a hexagon and an oval in it. Use the square one. That'll be fun. And the circle one will be fun. And the triangle, I think the triangle will be kind of cool because then you could put it, print it, rotate it, print it, rotate it, print it, and you get a cool effect. Thank you, Janice, for your donation. Can I give? Yeah, I would do that, Cindy, for sure. So is it Cynthia? Let's do that. Currency. That way she can play the games and all. Cynthia Hopwood. Okay, Cynthia, would you do junk bucks for me so I know which account? Because you have 2 different accounts. And then who was donated? That was Sandra. You can do stencils directly on there. This is a little bit cleaner. Sometimes when you squish paint through a stencil, you use too much paint and it will smush out and make a mess. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun because I'm getting a defined shape for each stencil. And with the direct to paper, and I do it with a brayer, it might kind of smush around and it'll have jagged edges. So that was what I was doing. And I let this sit so it's not going to lift. So I'm going to put some paint on here. I was talking. And I want this pattern. I think it'll be cool looking. All right. So, Linda. I'm throwing my block around. If I would just do it this way, then it wouldn't fall off. All right, so who did she do it? All right, Cynthia Bucks. Okay, there you are. Perfect. Let's go back to currency. Thank you, Cynthia. Edit. Now you'll have 700. And then I need to go to Sandra. Search. And where are you? I'm just going to take it from the one that has 11,000. All right. Thank you, ladies. All right. So that was that coral. I think that's kind of cool. All right. Put this up here. I think I want to do coral a couple more times on here. Stick. Right. It depends on the look you want. If you want to do direct or not. We'll do some direct here in a little bit. This one I want to do the gel print. One right there. Let's put one over the top. And we'll do one more. Okay? Okie dokie, Sandra. Thank you. No complaints. Alright. Let's stamp this on a scrap of paper. I like it. Isn't that cool? We can use that tea bag folding. Alright, let's do this one more time. And then I think we're done with the gel printing. Do y'all like this technique so far? And don't get hung up on how this looks as an overall piece, because we're going to cut it up. We're going to add other things to it. It's kind of a fun way to make a background. So if you don't have, you know, a lot of pretty scrapbook papers, well, you can do this technique and basically make your own patterns. And then they'll match whatever you're working on. All right, so we're going to put this guy right down here. And I think I want some up here. And then we're going to clean off my gel plate. Stamp this one. Hey, Mariana, welcome. How are you? So glad to have you here, Mariana. All right, so we've got those little gel plates that prints we can use. All right, so here we are so far. What do you think? I used 3 different colors on there. Now we can go in and take it to the next level. We're going to stamp on top of here. You can stamp with acrylic paint or you can stamp with black ink. I'm going to dry this first before I stamp it because this is kind of wet and I don't want the paint to transfer to my ink pad that I plan to use. Yeah, just pick some stuff and do it. Don't be afraid of it. And if you don't like it, you can cover it up with more paper or with a layer of paint. Rubber stamp on top of it. Okay, no paint's coming off on my hands. Okay, put this aside. So we got this page so far. So I've got the postcard collage. I think that would look good. I've got the iron. What else? I've got this postmark stamp. I think that would look kind of cool. So I'm going to get my acrylic blocks out. I won't fit on there. Let's take this one. We'll stick it on here to kind of add some texture. I need to get out the little print. I think little print. It's or tiny letter or little letter or something like that. Let me see if I've got it. Well, I've got this damask background, and then let's do this one instead. It's got text. It's a bigger text. I do have some new sea, ocean, nautical stamps that I've added to my shop. I'll be using those next week. I'm trying to look to see if there was any other stamps that I wanted to use. This would make a neat texture. It's a honeycomb. And let's see, what's in this one? may not use all these. I like this measuring tape. Let's use that too. All right, so now, oh, and I have shabby stitches. So we'll use that too. Okay. Black ink. Yeah. Black ink. And I need another. Where's all my blocks, y'all? What you been doing with them? All right. So I got a big block. So I'm going to put this on the block. And I'm going to put this one on a block. I'm going to start somewhat in the middle and kind of work my way out. So I'm going to start with this postcard set. It's 4 different stamps that kind of like postage cancellation. It says postcard. Maybe I'll do something like that. And let's grab the iron. We'll put it there. We're just creating a little more texture in the background. Okay. And I like this measuring tape, so let's use this one. I'm going to use it across the bottom here. And maybe right about here. I'm just kind of rotating my page around where I think I want it. Kind of filling it in. And maybe over here on this edge. I like the way the numbers show up on it. Let's see, one more. Let's go right about here. All right, so then I've got this postcard collage. I think I need to put some more ink in my archival ink. So I've got the re-inker. I try to, every time I buy a new stamp pad, go ahead and order the re-inker. It extends the life of your stamp pad. And it's usually an inexpensive purchase because it will give you many re-inkings. And I'm not pushing all the way down real hard. I don't want a super crisp image. I just want a little bit of a texture. But it'll give you more re-inkings if you, that'll like it last for a lot longer. All right, let's go right about here. Okay. And then this one, I'm just going to kind of put on my fingers and then just put it down in a few places. And then lastly, or no, second to last, I got 2 more stamps I want to use. I'm going to put down some honeycomb texture in a couple of places. And then I've got the shabby stitches. And what I'm going to do is kind of come up. Oh, I want to put a scrap of paper because I don't want it on my desktop. And let's go maybe right. Oh, I'll do it this way. Just adding a little texture. Can you see that on there? How it's just adding that right here. And I added some here. I don't want it to come all the way across the page. I want it mainly where I've collaged those pieces. So that's why I'm using a piece of paper as a mask. And then let's do, let's go right off the edge here. Okay. All right, so this is a base. This is a base for me to use. Now you can keep going and add images from books, magazines. You could add digital images on top of here. You can keep going until you have this layered up. But I think I'm at a point now. Thank you, Mariana. I think I'm at a point now that I could cut this up. And I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and glue the whole thing to a piece of cardstock. I don't like collaging on the cardstock if I know that the back side of the cardstock I want to be a journal card, because when I'm collaging, I always get the backside dirty. So if I can wait until the end, then I'll put it on some cardstock. Yay! So glad to have you here, Julie. Well, don't go be late. Don't be late to work. All right. Welcome, Julie. All right, so I'm going to give me some cardstock. All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah, the lace stamps are really cool, too. We can use the lace stamp after we cut it up, I think. So here's what I'm going to do. I was just going to glue this onto other cards, but I think I'm going to glue this down and then cut it up. You have the big journal blocks. I found this one is from Paper Studios. And then I found some on Amazon, and I ordered a set that had this grid on the back. And then I have a really big one that I got at a rubber stamp convention. I've been looking for a supplier. I need to ask Beverly. She may know of a wholesale supplier that I could get them from, and then I could offer them in my shop. But mainly I just go over to Amazon, and I will do a search for acrylic stamp blocks. And then you've got to realize I'm an American and I don't know the metric system very well because I'm just a dummy. Anyhow, it's usually in metric or centimeters, and you want one that will equal out a minimum of 4 by 6 inches to do some of these larger stamps. And then my biggest one I think is 8 inches. Oh, 7 inches. This one is 7 by 4 3/4, and that gets my biggest stamp that I use. And I also use my Misty. So another thing you can use is your Misty. I haven't used it recently because I'm not trying to make precise stamped greeting cards at the moment. All right. My book page that I use is a little bit smaller than my cardstock, which I'm okay with. All right, so I'm just kind of smooshing it. This is where I could take my bone folder. I like to flip it over to the back side and then just kind of marry those together so they are stuck. Okay? Yeah, I'm not a dummy. Same places. Some of the long skinny ones are from Stampability's Paper Studio. And I've also picked some up from, let's see. Oh, that one says Stampabilities as well. And I think there was a set that I found on Amazon. Got your sassy pants on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trim this little strip off. Only because I want to have a good... Wait, I'm going to do it this way first. A good straight edge. And go this way. All right, so let's do... if I do a 4 by 6, that'll be a journal card. So we're going to do that. That'll be 4. And then we're going to rotate it by 6. Okay. So that'll be a nice size card right there. And then here will be a card or a tag that we can make. I still have a piece left over, and it is almost 7 inches. So I can make a 5 by 7 journal card. Okay, there's a 5 by 7. And then I've got this piece left, which is about 7 inches. So let's do it at 3.5. And that gives us these little pieces, okay? So now let's add some decoration to these. Now again, you could strap up these bigger pieces and layer them on top of another piece of paper, maybe cut smaller pieces and layer those up. I've shown that in other tutorials. I'm going to go ahead and apply some Distress inks to the edges of all these. And then I'm going to look at my fussy cut elements that I have. What I'll do is I will print things. I will rubber stamp images very rarely, but sometimes I'll get into magazines and cut out some images. Mainly when I'm doing something, I want to be able to say I own the copyright to it. So I try not to do too much out of books with images, you know, and printed stuff, unless I can say, you know, I'm using a calico collage. Linda. Okay, what am I doing? What am I ignoring? What did I miss? I'm sorry. I'm ignoring you. I'm sorry. What did happen? Squirrel. Okay, is it time for the raffle? Okay, I just looked at the time. Yay! Y'all enter the raffle for 200 junk bucks. If I leave that right there, I'm going to go ahead and finish distressing, and then we'll pick a winner for 200 junk bucks, and then I'll grab another prize. Okay. Why is she yelling? Your official note king, your right hand. I know, it's crazy. The squirrels are loose. Oh, dear. She's trying to get my attention because I have a short attention span. Squirrel. Okay. I still have these scraps here that we can do things with. So maybe I'll put, you know, we'll kind of layer up some stuff. Kind of like that. Got a little strip here. Maybe we'll do something where, I don't know. I'm playing around. Do I want that? Nah, let's put this right here. Okay, y'all ready? All right, go ahead and enter. You're exhausted from screaming. Yeah, I need the bigger one. I need more bigger ones myself. So I'll see if I can do that. All right. Everybody's in the raffle. Oh yeah, let's do this. Okay. Okay, let's pick a winner. All right, the winner of 200 junk bucks is Cynthia Dawson. And that's a great segue. Congratulations, Cynthia. I'll give you your 200 junk bucks a little bit later. So thank you so much. The next is a DAZZLING tag made by... All right, so we're going to have, the next giveaway is this tag made by none other than Cynthia Dawson. She sent me a box full of great items, and I thought I would just share them with y'all. So it looks like she used maybe a cereal board box or something as the foundation, maybe even a postcard, something like that. Then it looks like she's maybe got some printed or scrapbook paper on the back. She's used some other printed paper in the background here, a doily that's probably been dyed or sprayed with tattered angels. Looks like another piece of pattern paper, an image here, and another image. And this is a word from Calico Collage. And then she's done this really cool stitch around the edges. And then she's got this button with a ribbon. It's been stapled on. And then the button's on top. So thank you, Cynthia, for making this. And then we'll go ahead and do that as the giveaway. Yeah, the big 8.25 by 6 inch acrylic block. Yeah, that's huge. See, I'll use my I don't have it out. For my big stamp, like I have this stamp, I'll either do it without a stamp block, but if I want a perfectly good image, I'll use my Misty to get that inked up and ready to go. Oh, I found my stamp I was looking for earlier. It was in my drawer. This is the little letter, tiny letter. It's a handwritten letter. All right, so we've done the raffle. We've started that. Let's see. I've got this started. I think we need a doily there. So let me see. I've got a little doily. Now, do I want to put it here or here? And of course, we're going to add color. It looks like I could get away with using half the doily and use the other half somewhere else. I also think that we could do the shabby stitches around the edge, or we could sew with our sewing machine. I haven't done the sewing cam in a while. Y'all want me to sew? It'll take me a moment because apparently I'm going to throw everything in the floor. Let the craft supplies hit the floor! Instead of let the bodies hit the floor, let the craft supplies hit the floor. All right, let me get my sewing machine out. I didn't have it out because I wasn't sure I was going to use it today. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right with you. There's nothing going on here behind the curtain. Don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain. Man, I got a mess. Woo! Messy. Messy. I think. Use this guy. Okay. I had to get it out of my bag, my sewing bag. Yeah, we're going to have the sewing lamb. We're going to do sewing lamb here in just a minute or two. I got to get my stuff ready. Oh, and I think we need some words to put on there. I'm just getting it all out, y'all. We're just going to go crazy. I may have to find some bling. I still haven't found my lace. Maybe we'll use some poor man's lace. What is poor man's lace? Who remembers? All right. You know what? I didn't use this, but maybe I will. All right. Oh, I got to put thread on the machine. You can't use it if you don't have thread. Thread. Oh wait, that doesn't go there. It goes here. You gotta know how to put things together too. Okay. Right. Need a cup of joe. Small print letter. Okay, good. Thank you, Robin. I couldn't remember the name of it. All right, so I'm loading up my machine with thread, so it'll be ready. I think I'm going to colorize the doily, and then let's use some cheesecloth. Who remembers cheesecloth? I'm in the zone. All right, there we go. All right, that was the warning lamb. We'll be back here in just a little bit. I got the machine ready. All right, I'm going to move these out of the way so I can concentrate on this one. So we've got a doily here. I think a little bit of some cheesecloth would be good. I'm going to open it all up. I think I'm going to go ahead and just spray the whole piece at one time. All right. What is Angelica saying now? I'm in the zone. No, Robin says she doesn't like the gauze. Yeah. Why don't you like it? Why don't you like the cheesecloth, Robin? What is wrong with you? All right, I'm trying to decide what color I want to make that cheesecloth. And I think I want to make it a bright teal. So let's use Curious. I like Curious. It's a good color. And I think that would go on here. And I'm really going to saturate this. I'm going to flip it over. Okay. think for the doily, I think we need a pink. I think that needs to be a bright pink. So we can use party pink. You can use peahen pink. One of the bright pinks. Oh, thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. It's like slapping on a Band-Aid. No, it's not. I like it. It's wispy. It's kind of cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the craft. Oh, I forgot to clean it. If you ever have your Tattered Angels and it won't spray right off the bat, try spraying it with a little bit of alcohol and rubbing right there to get the gunk off. And then try to spray. See? It starts working. Alright, so that kind of gives it a little distressed look. So let's dry it. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you, Barbara, for your donation. Rhonda, Mariana, Janice, and Rhonda again, and Cynthia, Dossett, Cynthia, Hopwood, Robin Finnessy, Debbie, and Norella. Thank you all. Doily. I'm going to do a doily, too. Can't always be a doily. Oh no, poison ivy. Oh, I hate poison ivy. My husband is highly allergic to it. He breaks out in huge welts. It's not pretty. I like this background, how this turned out. Isn't that kind of cool? Be a cool page. Stick it over there. All right, so let's put down the doily. I'll put it in the corner. And I'm going to use the pink. And I'm going to use a little bit of the craft. I'm going to make sure I wipe off the sprayer before I put it up, because that one tends to clog up because there's so much gold Tattered Angel glimmer in there. Wispy! I like wispy! Oh, really? Thank you. It's official. We're going to have 3 Traveler's Notebooks given away today. Thank you. I like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, indeedy, Julie says. Okay. All right. I'm going to look at my card and decide, okay, what do I want where, concept-wise? I think what I want to do is we're going to have half of the doily because I can use it somewhere else. So I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of Distress Inks on those edges. So it'll look a little bit more if you're colorful vintage. That's what I'm going for. Colorful vintage. You like it? You like my technical term? And I don't know if I want to put it here or back here. I think back here. I also think I need another layer behind this music. So how about, I want something brighter pink. What if I were to, no, because that's the same pink. What if I did this piece? I think I like that. To kind of give it a little border. So let's trim this to fit. And then I think what I'm going to do is we're going to layer these pieces up. And I'm going to take the layered pieces to the sewing machine. So let's see. Probably a little bit down from there. Try not to cut my pieces up. About 3 inches. That'll be good. And then let's see. I kind of want to center it. And I'll cut off a little bit. There we go. So what if we were to put that little layer in the corner there? And we can use a little bit of this cheesecloth that Robin seems to hate. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I like that layered. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to glue these pieces together. I'm going to add some Distress Inks to them. Then we're going to go to the sewing machine. Yes, I'll show the little travel notebooks here in just a moment. I'm going to glue these, and then we're going to go to the sewing cam. So here are the covers of the notebooks. This is from, jeez, I forgot the name of it. This is from the Royal Peacock, and this is from the Unicorn kit. And they are just simple traveler's notebooks that have about 48 pages. They are little fold-out pages in them, notebook paper, scrapbook paper, graph paper, coloring book pages. They're just really simple. They're ready for you to decorate, ready for you to use. Just simple little notebooks. Is that going to help? Okay. Whoop, whoop. All right. Let's glue these together. Where's my glue? I just had it. Ah, it got covered up. Yeah, make it more wispy by pulling on the edges. Yeah, I thought if I glued it down first, then I could kind of pull it around and do some wispy. All right, so we're going to put this piece. I'm just kind of pulling it a little before I glue it. All right, so I got a piece up here and a piece down there. I'm going to put this on top of that. And then I'm going to sew it. So I'm not going to put glue right to the edge. I'm just going to put it in the middle just to hold it together. And I'm sewing this separately because I didn't want the stitches to come through the back side of my journal card. All right, let's come around like this. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to the sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch this piece on top, and I'm going to stitch around this piece, and then we'll glue this on here, but we'll stitch around the outside edge on this one, okay? Oh, after we put the doily down. All right, let's go to the sewing cam. I may need to make some adjustments, so bear with me. Okay, yep, got to adjust it just a little bit. You see that? Okay. So I just have a regular sewing machine. I use whatever stitch I want, like a zigzag. So I'm just going to pick the zigzag. I use regular thread, and my needle is a regular needle on here. And I think I almost just unthreaded that. And I've got black thread. I like the black thread because it kind of shows up on here. So I'm just going to put it down on the corner. And can you see that all right? My hand might be in the way. And I'm just going to zigzag right down that edge. And then when I get to a corner, I put my needle down on the outside edge, and I'll lift it and then put it down again, and I'll come down. And that kind of keeps me close to that edge. Okay? Making sure my hand's not in the way. And I think I've changed mine. I was going to stitch right here, but I think I'm going to stitch on this outside edge instead. Y'all have big plans for the weekend? I'll be working on my website. I've got to get some things added before Monday's live stream. So that's stitching around that piece. You like that? One of a kind sheep. Yeah, Giovanna made that sheep. Giovanna made that sheep for me. She's so wonderful. Oh, you need a sewing bunny alert thingy? Oh, that would be good, Angelica. Bah, bah, sewing cam. All right, so I'm just going to stitch all the way around the outside edge. All right, we're going to go back to the main camera view. And continue on. All right, you see that? Oh, you know, I'm not selling that sheep. That was a gift. That was given to me. And that was by Giovanna Alvino. And so I'm really blessed that she gave that to me. This is with love from her. She handmade this. And it's just super cute. All right, so we've got our card here. The base. I've got a doily that I know I want to put down. I think I'm going to go ahead and just kind of lightly tack it to the edge here. So I'll put a little bit of glue right down this edge. Oh, I did it backwards. No, I did it right. I was like, I did it backwards. No. And I'm just going to attach it to this piece. Okay? And then I can put this down right on here. I think I still need something else. What do I want to do? Well, I got an idea. What if I were to put a little strip behind that? I think that helps it pop up just a little bit. So I'm going to put some Distress ink on this. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Julie. You went kayaking? Oh, fun. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Debbie. All right, so I think I'll put that right there. That kind of breaks that up just a little bit. I need to come over because my doily is sticking off my page. All right, so I'm going to glue this piece down, and then we'll glue the other on top. Thank you, Debbie. All right, so I'm going to glue that down here. And then we'll glue this on top. Now, if you wanted, you could back this with some more paper. It's rather thin, but if you wanted to put another sheet of paper on the back of this, you could make it a pocket on top of your journal card where you could tuck another journaling card into it. I'm going to go ahead and just glue it down. I like it. You like it? Yeah, I've been in a kayak where it was a little tight fit and it was very uncomfortable. And then I was in a kayak that was really awesome. I loved it, and I wish I could have had that one. I like kayaking. It was fun. I've only done it on vacation. Let's see. How about don't forget to fly? I think that would work right on there. Let's add some Distress inks to it. And I think I'm also going to add, I have some scraps here. What if we do add that on there? Don't you think? I'm going to glue it down. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. All right, so if you made a donation, make sure you go over to my website, lindaisrael.com, and create a user account, and then send me a message saying, hey, I'm so-and-so on YouTube, and I donated, so that I can add you to my YouTube user account. If you're asking about prizes, some of them have been shipped out yesterday, and I'll be shipping out more tomorrow. And I think I want to put that right there. I like it. The lake was calm. Oh, I bet it was very pretty. You're walking with you in my front gunner because my butt fell asleep. Well, thanks for taking us on a walk, Angelica. I like it. Do you like it so far? All right, I think it needs some bling. Let's see if I've got some little. We've got some little tiny bling. Let's see here if I can snip it. Snip it. Little tiny bling. Oh, I gotta get centered. See the little tiny bling? Just a little bit of bling. Doesn't have to go crazy, right? All right, so there's one journal card. What do you think? Do you like it? I'm gonna get some a drink of water. I forgot to get me a beverage today. I'll put some bling on there. I'm using the All About Robins images on this one. All right, so now we've got a new one, and why not? I have this paper doily already, and maybe what kind of image do I have here? I've got a butterfly image that might look good on there. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes you kind of have to play around with things to decide if that's what you really want. Maybe these tulips would be pretty with a butterfly in the corner. Maybe, I don't know. Do you like it? What else do I have in here? I've got this little butterfly piece if we wanted to remove that. Put something like that on there. I kind of like that concept. Now, think your magazine images. These are from Calico Collage, but you can use just about anything. This is a rubber stamped image. That blends into the background too much. I think I like the brighter color here. All right, let me see. All About Robins. The tulips are cute. This says dream with your eyes open. Maybe if we were to move this up, put this down here, or we could put the tulips in. Something like that, maybe. Y'all give me some feedback. I need to know what you want. Okay. Ooh, I may have to do that on one. I got a little unicorn and the word mythical. Wonder if we were to do a little something. Maybe go around the corners. I don't know. We'll lay that there for a moment. All right. Very interesting woman most of the time. All right. What do you think? You like dream with your eyes open? A little butterfly on here. We have a little doily. I don't think we need any other layers with it. Perfect. You like it. Okay. So let's go to the sewing machine. Let's sew around the outside edge. So sewing cam. All right. We're going to sew around the outside edge. And I don't know. Maybe sometimes I like to use fancy stitches. Do I want to use one today? Let's see what I find. Sometimes they're difficult to use. Okay, let's use that one. No, I better not. I better go back to the zigzag because I'm using a thicker paper and it takes longer. I know, I can't make up my mind. It's my prerogative. ahead and sew the other cards too while we're here. Yeah. Might as well. And then that way they're done. And I don't have to keep going back and forth. Okay. Got 2 more pieces. Don't be choking. I'm good enough, darn it. Okay. One more. I got quiet. All right. Hello, Kim. Welcome. All right, so I've got these ready to go. Let's put the sewing cam lamb. This is what we just made, Kim. We're making some more. All right, I think we want to put the doily down, maybe kind of up in the corner, and then we're going to put this below it. We're going to put the butterfly, and then we're going to use the saying. I may add something to the saying, but we're going to start with the doily first. I got to add some distress inks to the edges. So we used Tattered Angels today. We used stencils. We've used book pages. We've used rubber stamps. We've used digital images. Try to use a variety of things to give you ideas. Don't get stuck on using one particular thing. Look at what I've done and say, oh, you know, if I have this, let me use that instead. All right. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. I'll put this right there. And we're going to put this butterfly. The butterfly is from All About Robins, and I think this is from Grandma's Garden. It's an ephemera kit. Put that right here. And I think for this guy, I wonder if I would like that. Meh. I've got this little strip. I think I like that with a little bit of color right behind. And it's just a little strip of a gel print that I'm using. I'm just going to trim it just a little bit larger, not much. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. And we'll put some Distress ink on there. And then let's glue these together. Oh, I had 2 pieces. Gotta pay attention. Sometimes you have 2 pieces stuck together. Let's do that. And then put this down right there. It's a great way to use those gel prints that were meh, but they have a color that you like in it. Maybe you didn't like the pattern. Just use a little strip of it. What do you think? Let's see. Do we want Oh, let's put some glitter paint on here. And that'll make this sparkle. I put a little much, so I'm just going to use my finger. I'm using Tulip Dimensional Fabric Paint. I've got the small no clog writing cap because it makes just a fine line of this paint. And I love it because it kind of reminds me of vintage greeting cards that had just a little bit of glitter on them. Just kind of going around the outline of the butterfly, down the body. We'll do the little antennae, like so. And then put the tip back in. Glitter! You like it? Thank you, Barb. Thank you so much. So that'll take it a moment, but you can kind of see the glitter coming on there. All right, let's set this one aside. Okay. I'll set that right there. All right, so I've got these pieces here. This is mythical, and it's a little unicorn. What if we were to do something like glue that down, maybe even a piece of this stuff? Yeah, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and then we'll add some distress ink. Thank you so much, Robin. I greatly appreciate your help. Well, what else are you doing this weekend? Y'all got any other plans? I've been working in my garden. I posted a few pictures on my personal Facebook page earlier today, walking around my garden. I had encountered a snake and got lots of flowers that are blooming. It bloomed late this year. I think I want to do a little piece of this, but I don't know if I want that color. Yeah, why not? It kind of gives it a neat little effect behind it. So if I put this guy kind of up here, and then I can put the word down below it. Yeah, okay. Awesome sauce! All right, well, it's 2 o'clock, and we're going to finish up these 2 more little cards that I have here. Was there anything else you wanted me to show you today? Put a little glue. Put a little glue. Put a little glue. All right. All right, let's put this right here. I think I need just a little bit darker. Yep, okay. You finished sewing 91 face masks and you have no fabric anymore? Oh, gotcha. Well, fun. Mariana, you want to figure out how to make those shapes? I'm sure it'd be easy. I'm sure there's patterns that you can download even. You're still here? Snowed today and where you are, Barb? Wow, that's crazy. But you're up in Canada. Yeah, it should be gone by now. We have snow. Snow. What do you think? That's kind of cool. Let's put some bling on that. Let's see if I can get another little strip here. Let's see. Let's go. Do I want to go the whole length? Let's go the whole length. So if I go from here to here, let's see if I can peel it up. Ooh, I'm getting it. We're cooking with gas now. Put it right here. There we go. Just a little bit of bling. I like it. I could add some tulip paint, glitter paint to that. Freeze warning in Illinois. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm putting it on its mane and its tail. So there'll be a little sparkle. And up the horn. Okay. Yep, definitely gonna look up that pattern. Hot in Arizona? Yeah. Thank you, Cynthia. And this is from the Unicorn Dreams kit. Unicorn Dreams. Set that aside. All right, we got 2 more. All right, I think this one, I want to do something like, what did I see earlier? I saw a little, oh, that's too big. I got a little square. That might look cute on there. What else do I have in this pile of stuff? What do I have? What do I have? That's a domino image. Do I like that one? Here's some little robins. Oh, that's super cute. I think that's super cute. And we can punch a hole and put some ribbon in there. Yeah? Maybe even, I've got this purple ribbon. And let's see what kind of text we could put with that. Over 100 in the desert, and it's 80s where you are. Wow, it's going to be hot. That's a lot of masks. I sewed about almost 300 masks. I'm done for a little while. I'm out of elastic. Okay. What do I want to put on here? I'll punch a hole in this. I'm looking at my hole punch. I think I want the big hole. Put that in here. Alrighty. You don't like to sew anymore, I'm sure. I'm going to do 2 little pieces of this ribbon. And I'm going to use a scrap of a thread. We're going to pull through the whole of that journal card. Come on. Alright. Does this give you any ideas on making your own little tags and journal cards of using the stuff that you have? I think I want to put some... I know y'all make fun of my cheesecloth, but I can't find any lace in my house right now. I don't take the time to do it. But I kind of like this look because I would think a robin would like that cheesecloth. Yay! I like it. Oh, thank you, Sue. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for being here and being part of my day. I hope that you're entertained a little bit and you're inspired. Yeah, get that. She's got the shabby stitches. Angelica has that shabby stitches. She won't be sewing for a while, I don't think. Just trying to get a little glue on there. I think we'll put this coming off that corner. Oh no, we got a mess. Well, I hope you get it cleaned up. You're going to come help organize me, Robin? You'll be here for days and days and days. Maybe weeks, a month. I am terrible about organization, y'all. I have a general knowledge of where some things are. You know, I'm like, I know my cardstock is up there. I know my white cardstock is over there. I know where I keep my rubber stamps, but right now my room is a mess. It is an absolute mess. Right now the only space I have cleared off where you could put something down is right here in front of me. I've already put my sewing machine back here behind me, so there's no empty flat surfaces in my room right now. Oh, good, Cynthia. I'm glad you're inspired, and thank you. All right, so I like this guy so far. Let's do, oh, what if we did whimsical? Does that fit? Or we could do happy day. How about happy day? And we can put it down here. I think happy day. Let's do happy day. So we'll put some distress ink on that guy. All right, what else you want me to do today? We've got about 30 minutes left. I think that'll work. I thought y'all would like the journal card tag because you can use those in just about any little pocket or tuck spot. You like it? You like whimsical? I'll use whimsical over here then. I'll use whimsical over here. All right, so let's see. Let's add a little bit of bling. We didn't add bling on something, didn't we? No, I think everything we've added some kind of bling. So how about maybe just one little bling? This is those kinds that have little strips to hold the bling. So I just cut a little bit. And then I'm using my knife or my scissors. And let's put it right here. Little bling. Okay. Thank you. How to decorate playing cards. All right, we can do the same thing. Let me see if I've got... Ooh, I have an oversized playing card. We'll do one. Okay, let me get it. I have big, giant playing cards. We'll do that next. Okay. We got this one made. I'm going to set this over here. And then let's decorate this. You like whimsical on that? Maybe a little piece. No, I think it needs to be darker. What do I got here? There's a little dark piece. What if we were to do something like that? Maybe change it. Yeah, I think that's better. Changing the order. And I may go ahead and just cut this smaller. So I'm going to cut it, bring it down to the edge, cut this. It's great to keep these scraps. You never know when you're going to need one. So then this can go down there. And I'll put some distress ink on there. Yay, more bling! Love the bling! You got to make sure there's a cup in there. All right, playing cards, very cute. Thank you, Debbie. All right, so now we'll put this together. I'm going to glue this down. Oh, thank you so much, Kristen. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. When I go, we're back to going to the gym. My gym is a very small, private gym. It's not like a Planet Fitness. There were 4 people, maybe? 3, yeah, 4 people this morning when I went to the gym. So whenever I'm done, usually there's about 4 to 8 people still in the building. And so I'll say, bye, everybody. So glad you got to see me. And they will say, we are too. All right, I was going to glue that down, but I think, I know, I'm going to use a little piece of this cheesecloth. Robin's gonna go, ugh. I like it. Alright, so then I'm going to put a little bit more glue on here. Alright, we're going to decorate a playing card. And we're going to add some bling. Add some bling, bling, bling. Alright, we need to do the raffle, don't we, Robin? Aren't I behind? Did I miss it? Alright, so y'all need to join the raffle. You like to tell people I'm creative. You can't expect me to be neat too. There you go. Oh, funny. I'm an artist, so I'm flaky and messy. It's not a chain. It's a local gym. It's a private local gym, not a chain. Yeah. What do you think? I like it because it has a little tuft right there below the butterfly. All right, so this is what we made. And then I'm going to get out a playing card. I'll let y'all look at that for a minute. All these pieces that I just made. Oh, let me slide it over so you can see it. So that was out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So let me get a drink of water. All right, we're going to do a raffle. We're going to raffle off the tag by Cynthia. What do I want to do for the next prize? Yeah, I'm trying to give one more prize before the I want to give one more prize. All of them are chains. Yeah, mine. There probably are some small ones, Mariana. They just don't advertise, so you got to look for them. Mine is called Vitality Mill. All right, so let's do another raffle. And how about, I'm looking around. Oh, I know what we can do. These are Angelica's favorite. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's some. I'll dig in my box. There's one with the doilies. There's two with doilies. Oh, here's one that's kind of green. Oh, here's a cool with just different backgrounds. So I'm going to give you some, we're going to do some mop-up papers here in just a moment. Inside Dining opening May 21st in Ohio. We went out to eat Tuesday night with our family. They had reservations only. You could have 6 people or less in your party, and it was nice. Angelica no longer likes mop-up papers. This is the tag we're going to raffle off right now. And the winner of the tag made by Cynthia is Lori Marchant. Congratulations, Lori. You won the tag. All right, so then I'm going to reset this and go yes. And we're going to do mop-up papers. And open giveaway. All right, so I've got this mop-up paper, this kind of green color, another one with a doily, another one, doily. This is from the Stencil Club for May. This is the more little daisies. And then this was when I was spraying some cheesecloth today. So you get a few pages that you can play with, rubber stamp on, tear up, whatever. Put that over there. All right. My mop-up pages. So enter the raffle by typing !raffle. All right, so I was asked to show decorating a playing card. And the way that I would describe doing a playing card, just think of it as a piece of junk mail or a postcard. You may want to be able to see the playing card image surface. You may not. It just kind of depends upon what you like. Okay. I think what I'm going to do today is we're going to collage on top of one, and we'll glue something to the back side so you have a writing space. Okay. So we've got an oversized card. These are those great big bicycle, giant, big box. They're about 5 by 7 in size. So put this back over here so I can find it later. And I thought we'd kind of collage on it. I saw a piece of paper I wanted to use earlier. I've got this notebook paper that I kind of like. And I've got some gel print pieces. So maybe we can use some gel print pieces on here. I've got some book page pieces too still on here. Maybe we'll do some of that. And I've got another gel print. Move these out of the way. Okay. Where did I get those? What are those? Oh, the cards? You can get them on Amazon. I found them in my grocery store. They were in my grocery store. All right, I think what I want to do is I've got some music. All right, let's put down. I'm going to go to the edge. And I want to cover up the card underneath. So I'm just going to go to the edge and cover that up. I've got a book page here, so I'll kind of come over a little bit. Maybe. I'll go this way. And I've got another piece of sheet music I can use. And then we need something to go in this corner, so maybe that piece can go there. All right? So I'm going to start with this piece and just glue it down. The cards. Hi, Millie. Yeah, so I got the cards. I think I picked these up at a grocery store. So we're going to do the Frankenpage concept on these, where I'm collaging on pieces of paper. And I'm just gluing up, since I know I'm not going to cut it up. I don't need for these pieces to be well adhered. That's why I use the glue pot, because I know I might cut it apart. But if I'm not going to cut it apart, I'll just kind of lay it down. I'm going to go ahead and trim this piece off. Yeah, they are huge, huge cards. They're like $8, I think. $8 to $10. All right. So then I'm going to put this piece on here. I'm going to come up just a little bit and glue that down. All right. I got to make sure that I don't go too far. I probably should have glued this piece down first, but I think that'll work like that. Welcome back, Cynthia. All right, so I'm gluing this down. Going to the edge, and then I'm going to put this piece right here on the bottom. I'm trying to look to see which way I like. I think this way. Okay. If Robin wins the mop-up paper, she'll send them to Angelica. You're so sweet. Okay, so we got this collaged on here. I'm going to trim it. Trim it this way. I'm going ahead and kind of rounding the corners. since the cards are rounded. Round them just a little. Alright. So, we've collaged on there. I'm going to go ahead and put some distress inks on the edges. And then you can proceed to keep adding texture just like we did for the masterboard page. I think what I want to do is I want this little notebook piece, and I'm going to cut a little piece off of here. So maybe, let's do about 3 inches. I was going to keep this side, but then it won't give you much writing space. So I'm going to go ahead and go over a little bit and maybe do 3 by 3.5. So I have a little writing space that I can put on the front of my card. I'm going to go ahead and put some distress inks on here. Alright, so I know I want to put that up here. I think I want a pattern in the background. So someone asked me, why can't I just put the stencil directly to my paper? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick a stencil design. Let's see. This is leaves, so why not do... I've got spinning flowers. What do I want here? Stencils. Oh, let's do feeding frenzy. Let's do feeding frenzy. All right, so we can use acrylic paint. We can use tattered angels. We can use distress oxide ink or distress inks. Let's use... I think I want to use tattered angels today. So I'm going to lay my oversized card into my box here. And I'll lay my stencil in the box. And I think I'm going to use teal or curious is the color. I can find it again. I just had it. I'm almost out of this bottle, so I've been trying to use it up. Alright, so I'm going to spray through the stencil. And I'm going to go ahead and do the whole page. So it'll end up making a nice background for me. I'm going to use a piece of paper to mop up that I can use as a page, journal page if I want, or I can collage with it. I can fold it and make it into a faux letter. Okay. All right. So this is Feeding Frenzy. And this was my leaf stencil. All right, so we end up with that pattern in the background. You see that? It's real subtle. Yeah, I have a leaf stencil. And then this is the page it made. See the page that it made? And then you could add a title in here, add another little decoration, add something to the back side. Alright, so I'm going to put this guy up here. I think that would look good. I've got a strip of a gel print. That might be nice. I think it needs some distress inks, and I think it might need another layer of paper. So we'll look at this and see how well we want to put it together. Oh, you know what I have here? I have a napkin. What if I were to do a strip of this napkin? I'm kind of looking at it, trying to see how this would look. The napkin is still in all the layers, so I'm going to go ahead and use my paper trimmer and cut a strip. Let's do about 1.5 inches because it's got a big pattern on it. in the groove. I need to change my plate. It's time to switch it around. It's stuck in the groove. Okay, got me a little strip. Now it's got more than one layer on here, so you need to separate it. Otherwise, you'll have to apply a lot of glue or make sure you sew it down. All right. So if I put that on here and then put this over the top, that's kind of cool, isn't it? All right, so I'm going to glue this one down, but this time I'm going to use my glue pot and get my paintbrush. I'm drying it. It was in my water to keep the glue from drying. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue. A lot of people ask me if the tattered angels will move if you're layering over the top of it. It can. Depends on what you're using. It's not with the glue that I'm using. I've got it dry pretty much, so it's not really moving. All right. All right, there we go. I like that. Glue pot! Yeah, I have every craft item that was ever made, just about. I am a tool collector. I collect tools. I like using tools, especially if they help me do a job easier. You could fold this to the inside because we are going to put another sheet of paper on the back if you like that look. I'm going to put a little bit of distress ink on the edge here. I'm just kind of tilting it just a little. And it kind of gives a little bit of a line there. You see that? All right, so we're going to put this guy up here, I think. So let's look at our little box of goodies here and see what we have that would fit on here. Maybe, what do I have? Oh, da, 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 da. I got little images here and there. Could do something like this on here. Maybe. I don't know. It may not be enough. We could swap this around, put that up here, and put this guy up there. That might be something we should do. I've got this flower. Maybe I could do that flower unit like this. Which one do you like before I put it all away? Do you want the birds or the domino image? We could do this guy on there. Oh, and I have these that I made that could go on here. But I think, let's see, anybody say anything? You feel more awake now? All right. All right, let's see. What do you like? Maybe we need a doily up here. That there. The flower. Yeah, I think I like the flower. Gotta refresh. Maybe a strip of paper. Maybe we'll use it up there and we'll put a saying on it. I think we need to stitch. Use shabby stitches. Everything has beauty. I like that. Okay. I think I think like that. What else? Maybe we've got a napkin. We used a word. I've got this little strip. I don't know. Maybe I don't need as big of a piece. I think we need a butterfly. Don't we need a butterfly? I had some. Let's see. Where are my fussy cut items? You could even do a little butterfly. So I think that needs to be purple. Yeah? I think that needs to be purple. I do. So let me see if I can find a purple. I think full Pop Rocks. This will work. Or fully purple. The flower. You like the flower? And my Memorex. All right, let's colorize this doily. Yes, butterfly. Okay, gotcha. Making it really dark. And I'm going to add just a little bit. That was Pop Rocks, but you could use fully purple. I think there's a purple in the peacock kit that I had. Memorex, Julie? That was a company who made recording products that you could use to record your videos and your music on. You like the bird? Well, of course you like the bird, Angelica, now that I've already picked the butterfly. You waited too long to say. Remember, squirrel! Squirrel! Alright, I like the purple. It's not quite dry yet, but I think I'm going to go ahead and apply some distress inks. I know I need to let it dry some more. I'm going to do this piece. Alright. Maybe... No, I need some purple, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of music and I'm going to cut it just a little bit bigger. I'm going to go ahead and apply some distress ink. Thank you, Raven. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah, it was a recording company. Alright, so I want to change the color of that. So I'm going to grab my distress inks, and I think the one I want is here. Dusty Concord. So I'm going to grab a scrap of paper. Here's one. And a blending tool. And I'm going to go right across the top of this. Just changing that color just a little bit by going directly to the paper. Okay? I store my little pads in the bottom of my minis. I'll put that back over here. Now we've got this little piece. And then this will go on top of it. And see how that pops now on there? Oh, Barb! I'm live! Okay. Are we getting there? I put some distress ink on this one. What did I just do with it? Oh, there it is. And I think we need to do some shabby stitches. Okay, so that's going to go there. Oh, I need some distress ink on this guy. That's what I haven't finished yet. All right, so we're at the point now that we've got a raffle for some mop-up papers, and then we're going to start the raffle for the journal. And anything else you want me to make? Or let me just go through some stuff that I have on my desk. I might do that. Shabby stitches. All right, so I'm going to take this piece out. I'm going to stamp on the edges. You like the napkin on there? Thank you, Barb. So that way, if you get those solid napkins like that, and you're like, well, how can I use that? Well, there you go. Okay. So I'm going to glue this piece in the corner. Then we're going to put the doily down. I think I need to put it down first. I'm looking. Do I want it to overlap and then have this? Yeah. And then this is going to go on here. And now that I'm looking at it, I want to make a change, which is to add this guy. And we're going to put the butterfly down here. I'll come up just a little like that. All right, so we're going to glue down this piece first. And my nose is itching. Hi, Linda. Glad to have you here from New Zealand. Welcome. I am decorating a large playing card. A large playing card. So a playing card. All right, so now we're going to put this guy. I want it to go more that way. So I'm going to glue this down. What color is the doily? That is Pop Rocks. Could also use fully purple. Would be really close to this color. Pop Rocks was the color I used. And if I don't have it in my shop, I'll be getting some. Okay, I like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue these two pieces together. And then I want this to be slightly smaller or bigger. Right here. And then I'll add some distress inks. All right, and glue this together. All right, so let's do the raffle for the mop-up paper. So if you haven't already joined the raffle, please do so. Anything else you want me to show you? Bye, Julie. Thanks for being here. All right, so we're going to put this guy right here. This is going to go up here. That's going to go down there. You like it? Oh, yeah, I was going to put this piece in here. Just because I like the little tidbit of color sticking out. All right. Mop up. Okay. And one more little piece. I think I need a stamp. I'm going to use one of the curly swirlies. And it needs to go right in here. Yeah! Okay, I like it. All right, we need some bling, right? And then we're going to pick the winner. Oh, you're moving to Virginia in July instead of a vacation? Wow, Raven, that's awesome. I hope you love it. All right, let's pick a winner of the mop-up papers. All right, and the winner is Debbie, you won the mop-up papers. Congratulations. Hercules is trying to get my attention. Come here. Come on. All right, you want up there? You want to say hi? All right, say hi. Hercules says hi. Congratulations, Debbie, on winning the mop-up papers. All right, come here, Hercules. Come here. Oh, you want to be the center of attention, do you? All right, so we're going to reset. I'm going to finish decorating this with some bling, and after I do that, I'll show you the 3 journals that we're going to give away, and I will draw the winners. The first person gets to pick, and so on until they're all gone. All right, so let's reset this. This is for donators only. Donators only. 1 journal. Donators only. Okay, so the following people have donated. I'm going to open the raffle up in just a moment. You're welcome, Debbie. Hi, Hercules. Yay, Jenny, I'm glad you got it. Yay, have fun. All right, so Raven, Sue, Sandra, Lynn, Sandra again, Lori, Rhonda, Barb, Mariana, Janice, Rhonda, Cynthia Dossett, Cynthia Hopwood, Robin, Debbie, and Norella have donated. So this last raffle is for those who have donated, and you will have a chance to win one of these travels notebooks. So we're going to open giveaway. All right. Yeah, Hercules is good. He's been my buddy sitting here with me. I think I didn't get enough glue on that corner. Hanging out with me. It's exclamation point, Mariana, not an I. All right, so let's get some bling. What do we want? Do we want several blings on there? Oh, why not? You only live once. You only live once. So let's have some bling. And we're going to put it right here. Not very straight. What do you think? And let's put a piece of paper on the back. And I think I'm going to use the notebook paper on the back. I'm just going to glue it to the back side. And that way it gives you 2 sides. You could also use this as a journal cover if you wanted. As a decoration on the cover. You're welcome, Mariana. All right, so I got that pressed there, and I'm just going to using my bone folder to smooth that glue out to the edges. Get it to really stick together. All right, so now I'm going to take my scissors and trim it out. Cookie time! What is the raffle again? So the raffle is for 3 travelers notebooks for those who have donated. If you made a donation, now is the time to enter the raffle. I'm going to finish this card, and I will pick the first, or go through the journals, and then we'll pick the first winner. So we got this side and this side. I'm going to go ahead and put some Distress Inks on here. And let's look for another element here. Let's see what I've got. Oh, I know what I saw that I could use. If I can find it. How about if we were to put that on the back? Like it? Ooh, and then I want Okay, I want this guy, this guy. All right. And then I've got one of the smaller curly swirlies. There's a set of 4. And I think what I'm going to do is stamp it like this and like that. All right, so I got to look at it like this and like that. This and that. This and that. Oh, I like it. I hope you like it. Got to type raffle to win. You got to be in it to win it. All right. Exclamation point raffle. You don't share cookies? Oh my goodness, Robin, that's just mean. I would share my Oreo cookies with you. This label is from Calico Collage. You like the back? All right. I got hair in my eyes. Man, I got a mess. Takes more talent. All right, do you like it? I got a mess going on. Hercules is loving being in my lap. So that was this side. So you got a little place that you can write on here. And then you have the whole back. You like it? And then here's what else we made. So we made this guy. And I'll scoot them over. So, and then this one. Made that one. This one. And then this one. You like them? Got a good variety here to choose from. Got some good journal cards to use. Alright, so here are the journals. So it's really simple. This is Nature's Glory. I finally remember the name. And I've put it on some scrapbook paper. These are basic journals that you can then decorate any way you so choose. I use some scrapbook paper. You use some notebook paper, scrapbook paper again, some graph paper. There are 48 pages in the journal. So I believe that's like 12 or 14 pages. That was some green linen paper that I printed lines on. A color book page. This is some Italian paper. Yeah, that label's from Calico Collage. It is. Oh, gotcha, Raven. Thank y'all for being here today. I really appreciate your support. Another of the graph paper, notebook paper, scrapbook paper, and then we're getting close to the center notebook paper, and then it just repeats on this side. There's a little bit of a flip out there. Okay, and then here is, this guy is from the Royal Peacock kit, and I put it on some green mulberry cardstock. Did some stitching. That's some ribbon that I had. This is a mop-up paper. Here is a pocket in this one. That's that green linen paper again. Notebook paper, scrapbook paper. This flips out. It's kind of handy when you use the 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Okay. Scrapbook paper. In the center, and then it repeats again. Okay. Got another page that folds out. And then here's the last page, mop-up paper. And then this is the one with the unicorn on the cover. Oh, I guess I didn't slip this through the... I usually slip it through, and I guess I didn't. I can lose it. Alright, so here is It folds out. And then there's scrapbook paper that folds out. Notebook paper. Mop-up paper with a little pocket. Graph paper. Probably can see that. Scrapbook paper. Bye, Valerie! Thanks for being here! So you can kind of see there's some more of the Italian paper. It's the same basic thing. Alright, I'm going to pick the first winner, and you're going to tell me, do you want the unicorn, the butterfly, or the flowers from Nature's Glory? Okay? The first one's yours, Rhonda says. You're not that fast at glancing things. So this was the tag here was from Calico Collage, that journal label. And then I used rubber stamps in the corners. And this is from my shop. Everything Has Beauty. This is from the Bella Rose Garden kit. This is from a 1.5 inch squares from Norella. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Let's pick the winner. I'm going to get a drink of water first. Hercules is looking at me in my lap. Hi, Hercules. Hi, I love you too. Yeah. We'll go for a walk. All right, let's pick a winner. All right, if you donated, now's the time to get in there. Oh, Cynthia's tag. What did the word say? The word on Cynthia's tag was dazzling. Okay. The junk arena is now open. Oh, I missed it. All right, let's pick the winner of the giveaway. And the first winner is... I'm waiting. Oh, wait, let me pick. Let me make sure I've got everybody in here. Harb, Sandra, Cynthia, Mariana, Cynthia. I got both Cynthias. No, I'm missing a Cynthia. No, Cynthia. Okay, there they are. Raven, Sue. Sue, were you in? Sue, are you still here? Or you gone? Sue, enter the raffle. Lori, where are you, Lori? You're not here. Lori, enter the raffle. I think it was a short drive, Mariana. Sorry, that was rude. I'm saying it in love. Oh dear. I think we're behind. I think the chat and my video are not in sync because I'm trying to make sure everybody got into the raffle. All right. I'm waiting. Okay, I'll enter for you mean me, not Linda Fuller. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought, Robin. Okay, so I'm entering for Norella since she had to go. And she donated $10 today. And I greatly appreciate your donations, everybody. You're so sweet. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Ha! Sorry, y'all. I won the boss fight. I'll tell you what. I'll do a raffle here in just a moment and give somebody that 100 junk bucks that I just won. All right, Sue. All right, Sue, gotcha. Oh dear, that's hilarious. I won my own chat game. All right, let's pick the first winner. The first winner, tell me which journal you want, and then I'll pick the next winner, the third winner, and then we'll have one more quick raffle to give away 100 junk bucks, okay? Pick a winner. Cynthia Hopwood, congratulations. Which one would you like? Cynthia says, Linda, I think that's cheating. I'm sorry. Okay, so which journal would you like, Cynthia? And make sure that you visit my website and give me your mailing address so I can ship this out to you. You want the one in the middle. So Cynthia is getting the one with the butterfly, Robin. Cynthia's getting the one with the butterfly. She takes a note for me so I know who gets what. All right, I'm going to pick the next winner. Tell me which one you would like. And the winner is Cynthia Dossett. So if your name is Cynthia, today apparently you're the winners. So Cynthia, which journal would you like? That's hilarious. Thank you, Angelica, for sharing my contact information. Angelica is also an admin of the Friendly Junk Journal group. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so very much. All right, I'm waiting on Cynthia to pick a journal. All right, so she wants the flowers, which is the Morning Glory or Glory something. All right, who's getting the unicorn? Y'all don't like the unicorn? And you can add stuff to it. These are pretty plain. So pick a winner. Raven, you're getting the unicorn. All right. So Cynthia Dossett got the flowers and Cynthia Hopwood got the butterfly. All right. We're going to do one more drawing and we're going to give away 100 junk bucks. I'm going to do it really quick and everybody's eligible. So I'm going to reset, go here and do 100 junk bucks. All right, we're going to open that up. All right, so y'all enter that. It's open for everybody. 100 junk bucks. Congratulations to our winners today. I really appreciate you being here and supporting me. I truly have a lot of fun when I do the live streams. I'll show y'all the items that we made today. We're going to be doing the Out to Sea on Monday. So someone asked me to show how to use a playing card. I happen to have these oversized cards, so I just collaged on top of it. So it's a really thick card, if you like that. And then we made some masterboard that we cut up, and I made them into these little elements. Like this could be a tuck spot. You could use it as a journaling card, either way. Got a little tag here. Another little journaling card. And then we've got the big 5x7 card. And I use heavy cardstock, so it's really thick and sturdy. So it's got substance to it when you hold it. It feels really good in your hand. You're very welcome, Angelica. Yeah, you were like, only Cynthia's Raven. I know it. How funny. Change your name to Cynthia, Sue says. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you. I have fun. It's fun, and you know, I may be thinking when I get started, blah, I don't want to, but once I get into it, I usually, you know, my face hurts from smiling so much. All right, y'all get in the raffle real quick. Like, I'm gonna give you just another moment. Get a drink of water. Monday we'll be out to sea. I'll be making some journals. And then next Thursday, we'll go back to gel printing and mixed media stuff. If there is something that you want me to show how to create or do, definitely let me know. You can send me a message through my website. You can message me on Facebook. You can leave a comment on this video so I can see it. And if it's something that I already have the product or tool, or I have a knowledge of how to do that thing, I will do it during the live stream for you. Okay? All right. I'm petting Hercules, waiting on y'all. Oh, we got a boss fight. I'm not going to get in there. Maybe a riding board is what they call it. Yours too, Jenny. Yeah, your face hurts from laughing. Laughing and smiling. Oh, dear. Alrighty. I think everybody's in the raffle. I see Raven and Robin. Okay. All right, let's pick a winner. The winner of 100 junk bucks because I stole it during the boss fight. The winner is Rhonda. Rhonda Milham Bennett. You won 100 junk bucks. Who won the FFA? Oh, had good winners. 17 junk bucks. Y'all did good. Alrighty, everybody. I think I'm done for the day. I didn't eat lunch because 12:30 is an odd time for me to eat. So I'm going to eat some late lunch, go for a walk, and work on a few things before Henry gets home for dinner. I'll see y'all Monday. Thank you so much for being here and making my day that much more fun. Huge congrats, Rhonda. Woot woot. Alrighty. That's not a Cynthia. Exactly, Cynthia. What's up with that? Oh, dear. Thank you all. Thank you for being here today. Y'all have a great weekend. Have some fun. Do something fun and enjoyable. Now let's have to start with R. Exactly, Jenny. Y'all have a great Mother's Day. I forgot. It's Mother's Day this weekend. Y'all enjoy your Mother's Day, even if you may not have any human children. I know that there's some that are controversial about this, but if you have even fur critters, you know what the feels like to love and cherish and lose one of those possibly. I hope you don't have that feeling very often. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. Have a weekend. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Mariana. Thanks for being here. Give Hercules a kiss, Mariana says. I will. Alrighty, y'all take care. Lots of love to you. I'm getting out of here. Bye, everybody.